Hello, everyone, and good evening. My name is Roshan Henry Lobo. I will be doing a presentation on the Federal Communication Commission, which normally called as FCC. This is a professional assignment, and the subject of mine is Managerial Economics, and the professor is Nima Salami. Let's move on to the agenda of this presentation. So in this presentation, we will be discussing about the first point, which is what is auction, first price auction, second price auction, English auction, Dutch auction, and lastly, we will conclude with the analysis as the consultant. So let's discuss and make a point on what is auction. So first of all, in this image, we can see that an auction is a process of buying and selling goods or services by offering them for bidding and selling them to the highest bidder. It means it is a method used to determine the value or price of an item through competitive bidding among potential buyers. In auction, the seller sets the terms and conditions of the sale, including starting price. Also, you can call it as the reserve price and any bidding increments. Bidders then participate by making successive bids, each higher than the previous bid, until no higher bids are made. The highest bidder at the end of the auction is declared the winner and is obligated to pay the final bid amount to the seller. So this is all about the auction. Let's move on to the next slide, which is first price auction. So in this image, we can see that the first price auction is a type of auction in which the highest bidder wins the item being auctioned and pays the amount they bid, basically. In this type of auction, each bidder submits a single bid, and the bidder with the highest bid at the end of the auction is declared as the winner. Let's come to the another auction, which is second price auction. So in this image, we can see that a second price auction means bidders submit sealed bids without knowing the bids of other participants. The highest bidder wins the auction, but basically pays the price equal to the second highest bid. This type of auction encourages bidders to bid their true valuation because they do not need to worry about strategic bidding to win the auction. Let's come to the another part, which is English auction. So English auction is also known as the ascending auction or open outcry auction. It is the type of auction where the sellers start the auction with the zero price and then the price increases. The bidders keep on increasing the bids according to their values. And once the prices rise above the value of the commodity for the bidder drops out and is out of the auction. And basically, this means until there is only one bidder with the highest value. Let's come to another slide, which is Dutch auction. So this is a auction in which the auctioneer begins with a high asking price and lowers it until some participant accepts the price or it reaches a predetermined reserve price. Basically, this has also been called a clock auction or open outright descending price auction. This type of auction is good for auctioning goods quickly. Dutch auctions are the reverse of English auction, where the price begins and high and is systematically lowered until a buyer accepts the prices, basically. In example, I can give you that the US Treasury uses a Dutch auction to sell its securities to help finance the country's debt. The US Treasury holds regular auction to sell treasury bills, T-bills, T-notes, and bonds, T-bonds, etc. Collectively known as the treasuries. And prospective investors submit bids electronically through a Treasury Direct or the Treasury automated auction processing system, which is mainly called as the AAPS, which accepts bids up to 30 days in advance of the auction. So this is all about Dutch auction. Let's move on to the another slide, which is my recommendation. So basically, you can see that the most profit generating method is the English auction as per this slide. And in the Dutch auction, the auctioneer itself put a limit on the price, which means the revenue cannot rise more than that. But it may happen that the bidder's true estimated value will be even higher than that price, but they wait to let the price fall. Similarly, in the first price auction, the bidders can write a value less than their true estimated value and approximately equal to the value of the rights. This method will be unsuccessful as all bidders have the same value of the rights. Also, they are not aware of the values of the other bidders, so they might bid very less than other value, but in the English system. The value of each bidder comes openly in front of all, so they bid accordingly. This was my recommendation for this presentation. Let's move on to the other slide, which is my references for this presentation. The first references was BEM 2013 Managerial Economics and Business Strategies. The second is BEMR Prince J 2021 Managerial Economics and Business Strategy. WQ McGraw-Hill Education. Third is Salami TJ 2014, a primer on auction design management and strategy, MIT Press. Fourth is Schedule JH and Levin D 2021, Common Value Auctions and the Winner's Curse, Princeton University Press. The last is Moxon A and Says Y 2014, Understanding Auction Springer. So by discussing all this point, I will be concluding my presentation on FCC, which will be mainly called as Federal Communication Commissions. I hope you guys will be understanding the slides which we have discussed. And yes, we will be concluding this presentation. Thank you so much and have a good day.